Adventures whole world. Hello, you. Yes, you. We're talking to you. Welcome to
Black Desert Mobile TNL.
or Tuesday Just Live. Hi. Okay, my wing just turned around. Wait.
I have to. Yeah, let me
I think
help you. It's supposed to be like this.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
How are you guys? How are you?
How are you? How am I? I don't know.
We have our very own fairy today, but of course it's not a baby fairy.
It's not.
It's an adult fairy. Jeremy, your hairstyle changed? Nope. I just did not have any wax on my hair tonight. I was just like, oh.
Wow.
I didn't have time.
I'm so glad our adventures are here already.
Yeah, I'm actually very happy that you guys are here with us. And like, oh, I'm not lazy. It's just that I wanted to, but we just ran out of time.
What do you mean he's lazy? Like, oh, because you didn't come as a fairy.
Because you know, guys, we only have 3-hour maintenance today, right? So it starts from 00 or midnight in America server time, and it ends at 3. So, and we have a big update, which is Ferry.
Ferry.
Yeah.
Oh, Professor, can you please zoom in?
3 hours,
for
not
me?
5 hours.
I want to show them my makeup. Can you please zoom in?
See, that's
Yeah. Well, I think I did a blue like eyeshadow. If you guys can see. But yeah.
but
I did put this sparkles or twinkles, and that actually links with our fairy, right? Because we do have that twinkle.
We have twinkle. We have, you know, other things such as intelligence or intellect. Bring back. I will definitely try my best. Thank you for your feedback. I will not be lazy next time.
Who said that?
I think I can't read it. Something Arjun and Triga.
Oh yeah. Whoa. Thank you. Well, I am gonna tell you in advance. So Blue Fairy is actually the calm fairy and the honest fairy, right? Blue Fairy.
Blue, and thank you for, because you know, guys, my favorite color is.
I know you guys are typing
blue. So thank you, Laila, for representing the
And I also
fairy.
have a blue drink.
Wow, thank you, Blue Fairy today, which is, I don't know. When we were checking out this content, it was a lot. There's a lot to check later after the maintenance, because this fairy update is one of the biggest updates we're gonna have this year. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the last from our roadmap, from our scheduled roadmap. This is the last update. If I'm not mistaken, it's the fairy update.
Oh, so me. I am
You're
the last update.
But not the least.
Actually, yeah. Well, yeah, and I am Laila, so Laila is a fairy, so it all works. Oh yeah. So our adventure friend here said, Jeremy,
What?
fairy voice, and we actually will jump into that a little bit later. I actually haven't showed him the line, so he is gonna do it. Yeah, I actually brought it. I brought it. I wouldn't miss it for the world, Jeremy. Seriously.
Someone said we're actually following. We're almost same with KR. I would say content-wise, we're really catching up. We are definitely catching up with the KR content. And for now, I think they have Drigan. We also have Drigan now. It's just that they have more regions. But update-wise, they have Ferry. We're gonna have Ferry. Yeah, we're there. We're there.
We're there.
We're there.
We are there. Yeah. And I want to tell you, Nicholas T. Yeah, I will sprinkle some RNG dust on you. Hope it works.
I am the Black Spirit.
Oh yeah, that actually works.
Yeah, because I'm all in black.
Yeah.
Black Spirit.
Black Spirit and the Fairy, and
Your
those
friend.
are your two companions for the Black Desert Mobile world.
And I hope that you will not forget, of course, our Black Spirit once the Fairy is there. Because I love the Black Spirit too. It gives me CP. It gives you CP.
It gives you
CP.
But you'll find out later. But the fairies actually do help you with lots of other stuffs, including the CP. So
yes. Let's talk more. Probably let's wait for like four more minutes before we start. Again, if you are watching this stream and you just came here by accident, you're watching Tuesday News Live. Black
Desert Mobile, Tuesday News Live, TNL.
This is our weekly maintenance.
Yep.
Weekly live stream.
For the maintenance.
And we are here
to entertain you.
And to, of course, discuss to you our incoming updates for
the updates and the events.
And events as well, yeah.
Yeah, and hopefully not by accident, but then, like Jeremy said, if you are here by an accident, welcome. Don't leave.
Yeah. So who likes fairies here? Raise your hand as if they can raise their hand. Well, you can go the emoji.
Yeah, hand, like emoji. Fairies, or who here has been interested in fairies, or keeping a.
I myself, a fairy? I love Lord of the Rings. One of the best.
Aren't they like elves though?
They are elves, but I would say they're the same.
They're the same.
Might be different because they have other terminologies, but in Black Desert Mobile,
but then
we consider
elves. The Santa, for helping Santa Claus.
Dwarves.
They're elves.
They sort.
They're dwarves. They're elves.
See, they like it. Oh yeah, me too.
Yay,
I love fairies.
Thank you.
Fairies, yeah. And
No, well, yeah.
Peter Pan. Peter Pan has what's the name of Peter Pan's?
Tinkerbell.
Is it Tinkerbell?
Yeah, Tinkerbell.
Yeah, Tinkerbell. They're friends, right? They're friends.
With Peter Pan, the Tinkerbell. Well, yeah, I think they're friends, and Tinkerbell is a very jealous friend too, because she didn't want Peter Pan to befriend Wendy.
But it's okay. So Peter Pan's companion is Tinkerbell.
Yup.
Okay.
They're companions to each other.
Okay.
Yeah, they already know the Disney thing. I'm not a chaos fairy. Someone said I'm a chaos fairy.
I don't think we're gonna have a chaos fairy. More of like we're gonna have a I don't think we have a pretty one. We have a
what?
Like the traits or the personalities. We actually have a lot of personalities when it comes to fairies here in BDM or Black Desert Mobile, and we'll find out it later. Okay, so just hang in there for a bit. Let's wait for more adventures out there to come to watch our stream.
Aha.
You're right.
Where?
Laila's the fairy and I'm the black spirit.
Ding.
I don't even know how to actually voice over the black spirit.
I know last time you did though. That's the black spirit?
There are different levels of the black spirit.
Oh yeah.
So that would depend on the level. But yes.
Yeah. And they have this very electronic kind of voice. I don't think we can do it.
I
can you?
No, I can't. I can't. It's hard.
You try.
I have to listen specifically.
Yeah.
But yes.
Ron Azar, yeah, I'm not gonna make this about myself, but yeah, I did change my nails. You are interested in my nails.
You're very.
Just growl, Jeremy, and that's gonna make the black spirit.
Rawr.
Is that a dog?
Yes, it is. Like a hungry.
I don't know. Black Spirit has lots of features for his appearance, so maybe one of them is a dog.
See, a lot of adventures are saying good work for having a fairy outfit.
Oh, really? Thank you. You guys like it. Well, I was actually choosing because we do have 3 types of fairy when they're full grown, right? The mature types, like the yellow one, the red one, and the blue one. I had to choose which one. I thought.
But like it's like because we're jumping into it right now. But like, yeah, there are certain things that you have to consider when you're answering or talking to the fairy, because it will reflect.
Yeah, will reflect how your fairy's gonna appear later.
But we don't wanna. Yeah,
we're not gonna share it right now. Right.
2 more minutes.
2 minutes, yeah. You like mature fairy?
Stop
Why?
asking that request.
The voice. Well, you know what? You guys don't even have to ask because I have it right here. And Jeremy can't escape from that. So, yeah, Jeremy, just be ready. I'm just gonna shove these lines whenever you're not ready.
But yes, again, our maintenance today is 3 hours, which means that just hang. And our live stream will also take about an hour. So please hang in there. Stay with us. We're gonna get right through it very soon.
Laila B, you know what this game is.
What?
Laila B, what game is this?
This is, what do you mean? Like this game? This is Black Desert Mobile.
Exactly. You know what this game is.
If you're very new, I'm not sure if that's a legit question, but if you're very new, this is Black Desert Mobile. And you're watching our daily stream. Daily stream? Sorry, weekly stream. Why do I keep on saying daily stream? But it's a weekly stream. And again, we're here to let you know the updates for today's maintenance, including, of course, the main highlight, which is the ferry.
The ferry. The ferry. You know what, guys? I think we're ready, though, aren't we?
I think we're ready.
I think we are ready. I think 2 minutes have passed, a good 2 minutes, and I know you guys are dying to hear about the fairies, and the ferry is in fact the first update that we're going to share, so let's jump right into the updates. Okay, so before I actually move on, I am going to start with the developer's commentary, and this is a good story. So fairies are magical creatures. Since ancient times, fairies have been protected by the sacred tree Kamasilv. However, fairies have only been visible to the specific few. Blessed by the loving Queen Thea, the fairies lived joyously in cradles full of warm sunlight, fragrant flowers, and sweet flower essence. However, a crisis fell upon the world of fairies one day. A shimmer of light brought forth the creation of the mysterious rift, and the fairies' curiosity got the best of them, or I might add, worse of them. They could not stay away from this fascinating rift they've never seen before. The rift would then feed on their pure energy and grow larger over time. This chaos-filled rift soon devoured the fairy world, breaking fairy kind apart. Most of the fairies were rescued, but it wasn't easy to rescue the cradle of the fairy kind, a special place where baby fairies are honeyed and born into the world. Even with the help of the TNL, rescuing the fairies proved difficult, as the rift disappearing and reappearing even in the areas outside Kamasilvia. Heroine at the Kamasilv temple knows well about her old friend Thea's concerns and tells her that the adventurer who helped her before could also be the assistance in the fairy world. After long thought, Queen Thea finally decides to ask the adventurer to help her. Please rescue the baby fairy from the cradle of fairy kind, who will then accompany you on your adventure. This week we are joined by our magical and curious creatures. I don't think I'll have to explain further by myself. Please welcome our special guest, Fairy Jeremy. Fairy Jeremy. Yup. Come on in.
I'll walk like this.
Okay, come on in.
What's up, Laila?
Oh my gosh. Why aren't you a baby fairy though? Why do you have that attitude? What?
I'm the cabbage.
Yeah.
Fairy. Yes. Wait.
No. And our adventures love it, see? Baby fairy, Jeremy. That's the very fairy that I drew last week.
Do I look like?
Right, nice one. Yeah, you know, Jeremy, you do look similar with that baby.
Producer, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity of becoming the cabbage fairy.
An Afro fairy. Where's your wand though. Oh, there's your wand.
I know, yes.
Yeah.
Please, I apologize for the inconvenience.
Inconvenience!
Hang in there for 50 minutes and we shall end this cabbage fairy thing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so he will stay here until this stream ends. So yeah, Broccoli Jeremy, Afro Fairy.
Thanks man. You said I'm cool.
You do look cool, and whoa, I didn't really expect this from a baby fairy, but yeah.
Broccoli, yes, I'm a broccoli. But no, I'm a baby fairy. But yes, as you have heard from Laila Fairy, Laila Fairy, Fairy Laila.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I will be there.
With you, accompany you for the rest of your journey in Black Desert Mobile. Right. If you decide to make one.
Okay, yeah. See, I knew it. But yes, yeah. Okay, let's start with to discuss the updates for today.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
So, you can unlock the side story by completing the Northeast Camasilvia main quest, Lemuria Guard Post Commander. So I think you get to embark the journey with the fairy by finishing the main quest and starting the story. Right?
Again, yeah, so it's very easy as long as you finish that main quest in Lemuria Guard Post Commander, which is in Camasilvia, then you'll be good to go and start your fairy adventure, or start to interact with your fairy. Again, a lot of you might be thinking it's going to be difficult, or there's going to be a hindrance of having the fairy update, but nope, once you finish all your main quests until that specific region, then you're good to go, and you can, of course, there's also additional rewards such as Tangle Time, Silver, Chaos Crystals, and Root of Sorcery to start off with your baby fairy.
Okay, so you can meet this fairy through a story. Okay. Well, there is one question from Adventure. Is this fairy always visible?
It's visible.
It's always visible.
Yes. So, so again, like, you would see there an adult fairy actually.
Yeah.
But when you start your fairy, it will start as it will look like me basically, a cabbage, sort of like similar with a cabbage fairy, but we call it a baby fairy.
Oh.
Yeah. But we'll check. Yeah. More information on the next slide,
which is the story where step by step you will be meeting your own baby fairy and growing one. So you can only enter the Cradle of Fairy Kind before the rift closes. Cradle of Fairy Kind and Flower Blossom, which are quests for the side story fairy.
So it's very self-explanatory again. So after the game, you can just go right away. I think most of our viewers right now is in North Camasilvia.
Yep.
You're very updated with the game, and again, after that, I think you can just start the quest right away, so you will be able to, of course, unlock the fairy content. So again, this content fairy or fairy content that we're going to have is exactly similar with what other regions have updated. So there are no differences from what I believe. So everything you're gonna get here is the full package of the fairy content, which includes, of course, the 6 traits, the CP resonances, and other stuff that we're going to talk about later.
Okay. Okay. So and this is actually where you can build your fairy house in your camp. You can install the fairy house in your camp upon completing the story. And Jeremy, actually, this one looks like a beehive.
It looks like a beehive. As you can see, there's a shy class over there. But again, after the story, you have to go to your camp and, of course, build your fairy house, which is it will be very easy, of course, if you have considering that you have leveled up your camp enough, and it will look like this. It's I find it pretty. I feel I actually took this picture, but I felt like I took it in a very wrong angle. But as you can see on the left part of the shy class is the fairy.
Yeah, oh yeah. And then there is actually a fairy right above Shy.
Yeah, you could see right there, right? Just sitting over there.
Yeah.
And I think that's me.
That's you. Or me.
Or you.
Yeah, I don't know which one it is, but yeah. So that is that's the fairy house that you can make. And just in case if you guys don't know how to build your buildings, I think, or houses in your camp, this is how you make one.
Yeah.
Next image, please. Yeah, so you can also use the options from the fairy menu on the upper right side of the in-game screen and the fairy button to the left of the HP bar.
Yes. So usually, you have your black spirit always have the black spirit button is always available there. But once you unlock your fairy, it will also be available, of course, on as mentioned there, the in-game screen to the left side of the HP bar. And of course, that is the fairy house over there. Just click it. Just a couple of 100,000 of silver and almost 10,000 food, and you'll be able to establish or build a fairy house. Yeah.
That's how you make one.
Yes, so that's just the basic. Okay, there's a lot of things to
about fairies.
When I was actually checking it, also when I was trying to read everything, it was too much for me because like just too much information to like what's this and what's that. Like I don't know how does this work, but I think the developers have. I would say good job to them because there are a lot of helpful UIs in the game right after the maintenance that will be able to help you to have a grasp on what fairies are, on what the benefits you can get. So some of you might be overwhelmed, but yeah, I mean, don't be worried.
I see lots of questions here. Well, does fairy eat food? Does fairy help you with your CP? What does fairy do? You know, like there are those questions. So I think before you actually ask us questions, we do have several informations that we want to share about the fairies.
Yes.
We can tell you deliver those informations first, and should you have more questions, we will answer them. So let's move on to our next image. Fairies have 6 traits in total: cheerful, honest, relaxed, bold, creative, and friendly. So there are 6 elements or 6 traits in total, and fairy trait points can either be increased or decreased via a fairy bond, talk, request, and fairy related events.
Yes. So literally, your first job or the first thing you have to do is to bond with your fairy through talking to them or making a request or doing a related events for them to increase their traits. So we have 6 traits here. Yeah. I think I am not quite sure if the traits is going to be related to the color of your fairy when you blossom them, but again, let's take it slowly because this might be too much of information. But yes, the first thing you have to do is to bond with your fairy through talking with them or making a request or doing an event, a fairy related event with them to increase or to level up the traits that you want.
Okay. That's about the traits.
Yes.
And there were 6 traits.
There are 6 traits. What's the first one?
Creative.
Curious. What's the first one? No. You guys forgot. We have 6 traits.
Well, I remember there was bold.
There's bold fairy. Show us the bold fairy.
Bold fairy.
Okay. Show us the relaxed fairy.
Relaxed fairy.
Cool. Show us the cheerful fairy.
Cheerful. Wow.
Ouch.
Cheerful fairy.
Okay.
Yay.
What else do we have? We also have the friendly. Do you have a friendly?
Friendly? Do we have friendly fairy?
Yeah, we have the creative fairy.
Creative fairy. Well, I think I showed you the creative one, the creative side of me last week when I drew a cabbage fairy. So I think we're good to go.
Friendly fairy.
Friendly fairy. Well, I don't think this one has a friendly. I think I am low on that friendly for one of the 6 traits. What else?
Oh yeah, CP required to acquire fairy. There are no CP required, so you might be thinking, oh, it's only for people who have high CP. No, it's not. It's not. It's for everyone. As long as you finish that Camasylvia, well, that would depend on the Camasylvia quest because there's a required CP for the Camasylvia quest, right? So you can base that CP as a requirement for you to finish, which is eventually going to allow you to own a fairy. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ferry is gonna definitely help you with lots of aspects in your journey, including the CP. We'll get back to that later. So, well, we did talk about the traits. Let's move on to our next image.
There
more
you
traits.
go. So this is a resonance. So we're just gonna go right in through it, and these are the traits. Of course, we have mentioned it a while ago. As you level up the traits, and it will increase, of course, right, Laila?
Yeah.
There is also a resonance that will eventually increase your AP and DP stats.
Which is a CP.
Which is a CP. So we've just shown you right there the resonance. I think the moderators have taken a screenshot of it, but it's a lot of CP. But again, it requires a lot of investment. You have to really take care of your fairy. You have to talk to them. You can't just leave them like now I'm kind of thinking of a Tamagotchi, but but yes, you have to constantly talk to them and bond with them for you to be able to increase the traits. And yeah, as the higher the number of traits you have, the higher the resonance you will get, which of course increases your CP.
Yeah,
through AD and DP stats.
More the better. Always.
Of
right?
course, yeah.
Well, we did that.
We don't have angry. We don't have vengeful. We don't have any bad.
Yeah, fairies, I told you, they have their pure energy. So I don't think like having those aggressive, negative aspects goes with our fairy.
Someone said I'm old. I'm not old. Do you know Tamagotchi?
Yeah, I know Tamagotchi.
See, I'm not old.
Oh.
No, because I was thinking, it's like you gotta take care of your fairy because it's a very curious little creature that you have
so
to
you
bond.
Yeah, like
So
I would say.
it's like I kind of remembered of my Tamagotchi.
I never had one
young.
though.
Oh. I guess it's a poor people's game. Back then,
Well,
I had one. My sister gave me one when I was young. I was like, oh, take care of this.
well, oh yeah. So you actually didn't have one for yourself? That was your sister's?
No. I got it as a gift.
A gift.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So well, I actually want to put it this way. So you guys were actually comparing with the Black Spirit and the Fairy, and the main difference for me is Black Spirit helps you with the CP and everything, but then they actually are your guide. Like they give you a guide to for your adventure in Black Desert Mobile, whereas for Fairy, you actually have to nurture it, you have to grow it, you have to be nice, you have to, like answer their questions.
What you're saying is 100% true.
Right, you have to answer their questions to, make them grow.
Yeah.
It's like having a son or a daughter, like having your own child in Black Desert Mobile who won't keep you up at night. That's the main difference.
Yes. So what she said, it's there for those of you who doesn't have the idea. That's what it is. Black Spirit, it's been there since ages. But of course, fairies are there also. But Black Spirit, they know about the history. They ask you for things. Do this,
And
do
they
this
were
mission,
there
do this mission.
before you were were in Black Desert Mobile. But whereas fairies, they are very new with the Black Desert Mobile world. They want to travel. They're very curious, but they were actually just living in their world by themselves, so they don't know a lot about the Black Desert Mobile. And the fairy that you guys are going to meet are the newborn fairies.
Yes.
So they're just babies. They don't know anything about. They have no idea what this world is about. So you have to teach them and tell them and guide them.
Yeah.
Like parents.
Yes. And I think I found one question there. Will it leave you if you don't nurture them? No, it will not leave you.
Yeah.
But it might affect I don't know, because I think the trait will only depend the way you answer them. Because one of the things you can do to bond with them is to talk to them. And when you talk to them, they will talk like babies, like and you have to give a specific answer, and your answer will actually depend Yeah.
Well, I saw lots of questions here. Well, so the first one, can we name the fairy? I don't think you can, though. They are all Lailas.
You don't like, yeah, what they're saying is they're tired of your name, I think.
Is that
is that what you guys mean?
I'm hurt. And and there is an important question.
Yes.
From Numsoul Gaming. Does fairy traits go low when we don't talk to it?
They stay stagnant. They stay as it is, which means if other adventurers there are doing their job, nurturing their fairy, they're gonna grow, right? But if you don't do anything to it, it's just gonna stay there, and eventually you will not get any benefits from it, because fairies offer a wide variety of benefits, such as rewards, in-game rewards, and sometimes they would offer you, skills. Skills. And we're going to show it to you later, the skills.
The skills, yes.
Yeah.
Our one of our adventurers were just saying the skills are the most important thing about new contents for fairies. We are going to jump into that later. And I also wanted to answer this one, and then we'll move on. So one of our adventurers asked, does this fairy help you in the battles or PvPs? And I'm going to go ahead and say yes, but not directly. It is going to help you with lots of CP wise or with other elements, and that is going to help you with your PvPs. But it's not going to be there all by your side and then attacking other enemies. That's not going to work.
No, it's not like that.
Yeah.
The fairy will offer you some help, but it's not going to be the main be there fighting with you, doing this. But it's actually gonna offer you a specific skill that you would use that will be added to your Why are you laughing at me?
You're no, I don't. Can you please? Can you please do that? Your gesture was so funny.
Why?
You're
Well, it doesn't fight like this.
If you guys are wondering why I was laughing, you can just scroll a little back and then you can find out yourself. But then so
okay.
he is not, or our fairy friend is not going to be right beside you, helping you, slaying other enemies, if that's what you mean. But our fairy is gonna help you with your CP, and that also helps in the battlefield. So it all links. Oh yeah, and we did talk about that a lot. We do have other information.
There's again, guys, disclaimer. There's so many information that we can, but we're so limited. We wish we can talk to you for maybe 2 hours, but we can't. Again, if we miss anything here, please visit our patch notes later. All the information is going to be there. Okay. Okay. I think we can start.
Yeah. So. These are the activities that you can do with your fairy, meditating, dancing, and singing. And with these activities that you do with your fairy, it's gonna help you with something. Jeremy, what does it do?
Okay, again, new information. I feel I think adventurers would be overwhelmed. So just think of it as this is your main homework or main thing that you should do with the fairy. So there are 3 things. Fairies are very curious, right? So you can meditate, you can ask them to meditate, you can ask them to dance, or you can ask them to sing.
Okay.
Now, when you click that, or when you press that specific thing, it will say, let's say for example, the first one, meditate, is going to be 10 minutes, right? After the 10th minute, you will receive 40. You see that 40 plus over there?
Yep.
That is curiosity.
Curiosity.
Yes.
Also, it says right there at the bottom right side, curiosity. So that gains you those curiosities. 40 much.
Yeah. So you gain that curiosity, and as you increase your curiosity, you can use that to increase your other fairies traits. So that's your base. Just think of it as your base responsibility, or its main responsibility for you to take care of your fairy. You meditate, you dance, and you sing. You earn curiosity every time you finish that, and then you use those curiosity to increase the traits of your fairy.
Wait, so this is sort of like the one for the pets where you train it, right?
Right.
And when you train your pets, it takes certain like times, like several minutes to train it.
Right.
So that's the thing that with this activities, right? The meditate, dancing, and singing.
Right.
So one of our adventurers asked, "Can we hear her sing?"
Oh, I've never tried it.
Me too.
I've never tried it in the test server.
That's actually a very fun question.
I think it's for those of you who are so immense with the sound or BGM of Black Desert Mobile. You can check it later if it will really sing. I don't even know how a fairy sings, but yes. That's it, guys. That's the gist of this screen here.
The activities.
Yeah, you can meditate, you can sing. Sorry, not me. I mean, you can ask the fairy to meditate, to sing, or to dance.
And you are the one with the wings, so you can sing.
I can't even move my wings, but yeah, there you have it. And then you gain curiosity, and then you use those curiosity. You save up those curiosity to, of course, progress your
traits.
Yeah, your fairies.
And it says here, talk and wish options are available from the Fairy Bond menu, so keep that in mind, guys.
Yeah, you have to talk, you have to wish.
Yeah. Well, yeah, when you nurture a child, you do talk to them. Like even with pets, I have a dog. I have 2 dogs actually, and I talk to them.
You talk to them? How do you talk to them?
I talk to them like Junia, like.
Wait, what?
That's the name of the dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like.
I mean, I do talk with my with my pets, but I'm very. Sometimes I would.
So talk to them.
Yeah,
if you're very if you love something, even with plants too, you talk to them.
Yeah. You're right.
Anyways.
Fairies help you with RNG? Nope. I don't think they ever.
We'll help you. Yep.
Oh, RNG to you. What's the name? I forget. AR4YE Gaming. 1000 RNG to you after the maintenance. That's all we can do, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wish you good luck on the stream.
Okay.
Well, anyways, moving on.
Okay,
there are lots of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
Maybe
move on.
the skills, I think.
Not yet. I think.
Not yet. So, the
here.
wish. You need 75 curiosity to accept the wish, and you can complete up to 2 wishes per day. Complete wishes to obtain silver, twinkle, and trait points. Do you guys know what twinkle is, though, by the way?
Twinkle.
Have we explained?
No, we have not.
So twinkle, does lots of things.
Okay. Explain.
Lots of things. But one of them, one of the skills or one of the elements that the twinkle does for you is for the fairy to spread her wings to fly.
Or to.
Yeah, or to blossom. Yes.
Perfect.
Or to blossom, to grow into other stage of the fairy.
Right.
Right. And if this fairy is low on twinkle, this fairy can't spread her wings.
You can't really blossom it. So.
And that's when your fairy is going to be really sad or disappointed by about oneself and become the cabbage fairy again, right?
So yeah, so again, going back, because we have to rush. So going back again from the previous one, from the previous information, you need to bond with your fairy. You need to ask them to meditate, to sing, and then you gain curiosity, right? Then you use the curiosity to gain, to make a wish.
To make a wish.
Yeah, to make a wish, and then when you make a wish or when you talk to them, you gain twinkle.
Twinkle.
Now, you need twinkle.
2?
If I'm not mistaken, you need 1000 twinkle at least to blossom the fairy. What does blossom mean? It's a word, you can find it in the game. But you know, me right now, you can see me right now, right? I'm not a blossomed version of a fairy. I'm a baby fairy.
Cabbage fairy.
Cabbage fairy. So once my adventurer, whoever that adventurer is, has 1000 twinkle,
Yup.
he will use that or she will use that to blossom me, and if I completely blossom, I will turn into
me.
to her.
Yeah,
Do you get it right now? I hope you guys understand, but yeah, you use it to blossom the baby fairy and make it into thank you, producer, to make it into a fully adult fairy. Yeah.
That's a whole story.
So that's yeah.
Very
hopefully,
evolved.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope we I hope we provided the basic right now, the basic information about fairies. There's just too much, and again, we will not, of course, leave here without giving you the skills, which is the last part, I think. Okay, let's move on. Okay.
Well, fairy events where your fairy will have a special conversation with you or other characters can take place.
So it's one of the things. So you can wish, you can talk, or you can do fairy events where your fairy will have a special talk.
Okay. Lastly, we do have skills. I think
Yes,
it's the
I think
skills.
this is the last.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. Next, please.
Fairies can progress through Blossom, and the number of skill slots and the max trait will increase. Spend 1,000 Twinkle to attempt Blossom, which was the one that we just explained. Moving on. Oh yeah, the bond. See, I told you, we told you there are so many stuff that we have to share.
But we're gonna make it really
yeah. Okay, so fairy activities explore, fairy bond study, and album menu options will be available when your fairy becomes an adult.
Okay, so this is just a basic of it. No, you can.
So right here, there are 3
Yeah.
types of stuff that you can do, but with talk, you have to use up 45 curiosity, right? And so the first one up there on the upper right, that's the curiosity.
That's a curiosity.
The
That's a
second
twinkle.
one, twinkle.
Yeah.
And the third one,
It's the intellect.
it's intellect.
Or the skills.
Or the skills.
Yeah.
Okay, those are the 3 elements right over there.
Uh-huh.
Let's move on. Yeah. So fairy activities adventure, you have to spend curiosity to send your fairy on an adventure, and which actually makes sense because our fairies, like I told you, are the very curious creatures. Yeah, so you have to use up your curiosity to travel other places. That's the whole story again. Let's move on.
Okay.
The bond. So for the study, you can use the study feature to gift items to your fairy.
Yes.
Your fairy spends curiosity to study items you gifted. Interact with increase upon completion.
So I think it will automatically detect, the system the fairy will automatically detect what item you can offer to the baby fairy for it to study, and then after that, that's it. After that, you get intellect, and then you will be able to, of course, increase your level.
So and our baby fairy, just by reading what our baby fairy is saying, the world is full of fun stuff. It shows how much interest and the curiosity one has for the world. Let's move on.
Let's move on. And I think this is really the skill. Yeah, the skills finally.
The skills. Okay, so yeah, you guys were interested with the skills, and that is actually the last part of the fairy. So it says here the Black Spirit of Escape cooldown is one of the stuff that you can get from the fairy. But I see there is something else on the path to the Black Spirit Escape cooldown skill. Right?
Yes, right.
The swirl and the plus.
Right, so that's the second one actually. So those are the skills. There are more skills that you can actually check from the UI after the maintenance. But we just showed you one of the helpful skills that you can have, and it's the Black Spirit Energy Escape. Now again, you can only learn this if you have learned the previous one, which is the first one with the exclamation point. And then when you, of course, upon acquiring this skill, you will be able to, of course, increase or to upgrade your knowledge again by getting that skill on its right part, which is, I think it's related to bosses.
Oh, it's related to bosses.
So probably increased damage of some sort. Yeah.
So those are that, but then there are more, like Jeremy said. So right here, there are 3 paths that you can take with the skills.
Yes.
One of them on the right side is the one that we just talked about. But there are also one on the upper part and the left part too. So you take those paths along the way. And Jeremy, so you have to, when you learn one of these skills, you have to use up 50,000 something. What is that?
That's intellect.
That's intellect. So you have to use up 50,000 intellect to learn a skill.
Yeah.
And you get to choose which skill that you want to learn first.
Yeah,
right?
it's up to you. It's almost based on preference. So we're not really saying, oh, this is the most powerful one. But again, I think our adventurers here that are watching, I think you guys are very opinionated. So I feel they are a member of the Discord community. So I guess, yeah, they will share what they think is the right one, depending on your gameplay, I would say. But there's no wrong path or wrong skill here. It's just up to you, to be honest.
And Tricketka, I think that's your name there. So you asked, are there outfits for the fairy? And I believe not.
No, we don't have any information about it. So yeah, I also have not seen it in patch notes. So I don't.
But then hopefully there is, because it's gonna be pretty.
If you think there should be, let us know in the suggestions. Yeah.
Let us know.
Let us know. So I think that sums up our explanation
about the fairies.
Yeah, just a summary, a very short summary of what fairies are, what can they do, what do you have to do, what are the things that you can work on. But I definitely think time investment is important here. I think you should take care of your fairy and to talk to your fairy every day. Yeah, right? Yeah. So it will progress. And I think we have one more, which is the album.
The album.
Let's check. Okay.
Okay, so there is an album for the fairy. And like you guys can see, there's kind Laila, gentle Laila, sweet Laila, caring Laila, lively Laila, and cheerful Laila. And there are more.
Yeah.
So there are lots of Lailas there.
Again, that means we can't really rename our fairies, right? Laila?
You
because
can't.
we all have Lailas.
There are so many Lailas.
Okay. So those are the albums that the album that we have. We have Memory and Growth. So depending on the trait, what you call that? The type of your fairy, then it will also register to your album. And of course, I think upon getting those collections, you'll also get extra rewards. I'm at to check on this, but that's what I've heard.
And you know what? They're blind to you says, where's clumsy Laila? Well, you know, clumsy Laila is actually here. I'm the clumsy Laila. I'm clumsy. And there also, I think Shino Nakamoto, you asked why is it named like with Laila's, not Jeremy, or I think that's your question. So Laila is actually the name of the fairy, and it wasn't really mine first. It was actually the fairy's name. I took it. I don't know. I wanted to be a fairy or something. Yeah, so that's why it's a Laila. And so though that is the album that you can collect the Lailas. And I think that also helps you with something, right? It's gonna give you something or help you.
Yes. So it's literally like just other albums where when you finish specific albums, you get specific rewards. So there's a what you call that?
Which one?
When you tap the exclamation point over there, it will lead you to another page. And so I think you will see there the rewards, and you know, on how are you able to, of course, gain that kind of fairy. Yeah. So I think that's the last part of.
That is the last part.
Our update today. It took
it took
40
so
minutes.
long.
It took 40 minutes.
I mean, I totally agree with you. I totally agree. I mean, understand. You guys are asking for next update. Yeah. We do have our next update ready, and we won't hesitate.
Okay.
Let's see our next update. Okay, I am gonna share a story because this one also comes with a story. Yeah, there are many islands that exist in the magical Great Ocean far, far away. There are as many islands as there are fascinating stories yet untold. One of them is the story of Papua Crimea 1,000-Year War, and this story takes place on Bloodshed Beach, situated between two islands where Papoose and otters live. It'd be nice for them to get along as they are neighbors, but unfortunately, two races display a strong hatred for one another, and there's no way for them to ever see each other eye to eye. Which race will be the one to hold victory on the battlefield? And that's our next update. Well, that is an update, but it's more of a temporary update.
Yeah, sort of like an event.
It's an event.
So I guess a lot of adventurers have been waiting for this. Our global adventures.
And I saw some of our adventures, like while we were talking about the ferry, they were asking like, I don't care about the ferries. I want to know what's gonna happen with the PvP contents and the updates. And here you go. Yeah. So the Battlefield of the Sun, you guys already know what happens with the Battlefield of the Sun,
right.
But there are like a little fun twist with this. What was the thing? The Battlefield of the Sun.
What do you mean? Oh, the otters versus Papu.
Yeah, the Sandcastle Showdown.
Yeah.
And we do have our description on the next image.
Yeah, just the information, like very short information.
Yeah.
There you have it.
So adventurers will begin the match as either Team Papu or Team Creo, the otters, with 15 players on each side. So you can't choose which team you can join, but you will be just randomly chosen with the team. And the team will with more contribution points 5 minutes after the start of the match wins. You'll be in basic form upon entering the battlefield, and you can transform into a priest, wizard, or warrior by choosing the corresponding path among the three. So you can't choose whether to be on the Papoose or the Creo team, but you get to choose which part you want to play for the team. And I see priest, wizard, warrior, and that comes with different roles, which means you get to play differently.
Yes, they have
according to the role.
Right, they have corresponding skills. Again, just from the word itself, I think you already have a gist of what the skills are going to be. If you're a warrior, obviously you're gonna be in the front line. If you're a priest, you're gonna be there, like supporting. And then the other one, the wizard.
Yeah.
You just have your wand there, I guess, making bolts and stuff at the back. So that's how it goes. Again, it's up to you to decide which path are you going to choose, and we hope that you guys will enjoy our new event in the Battlefield of the Sun for this week.
There was a priest, there was a warrior, and a wizard. And with the name itself, I think we can sort of guess what the role is. So maybe for the wizard, you can play your part in the back of the field.
Yeah.
For the warrior, more of a melee kind of a player, right? And for the priest, maybe a healer, like Shot.
Probably, yeah. Maybe heal or maybe do some support skills.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll find out later, because I haven't tried it too. I just tested the UI, but yeah, we are going to find it out later, and maybe next week you can tell us if you like it or not, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
let us know.
You guys let us know. Through Discord, through our community site.
Community sites. We have Facebook too, and we have what you call that? We have forum, official forum.
Yeah, and we'd love to hear your opinions on our stream too next week. So let us know.
Okay.
And we do have more specific details and the rewards that you are going to win with this update event. Let's see the image. Sandcastle Showdown. So all you need to win these rewards is to participate 3 times, and you'll win these 3 types of rewards. So 500 black pearls I see there. I get it, but what about the chests?
I haven't checked the chests, but I think it's a selection chest.
For the Papoose and for the Creo.
Right.
So the first one I think is for the Papoose.
Papoose, I think. And the second one is for Creos. We are not sure. Now I guess that means you have to participate in the game. You have to log in for you to find out.
And I think since the chests are different, so there's going to be different rewards inside. But you guys are going to win both of them anyways, so
just try to participate as much as you can this week.
And enjoy. Because it's not going to be here forever, so enjoy while we can. Let's move on to our next event. Fairyful Journey. Oh, Fairyful.
A Fairyful Journey.
smart. Okay, so we're gonna have a very far journey after the maintenance. Because we're gonna meet our fairies, and we are gonna make the fairies, and so all you have to do is to complete fairy wishes, talk to our fairies, and play with our fairy.
Yeah, so
right?
it's very simple. Just what you call that? Make just the basic 3 things, right? With the fairy that we have to do: the wish, the talk, and the play. So after doing those required missions, you will be able to get, of course, the last one is 500 holy vials of light. You might be wondering, what are those 2? Those 2 are called Whispering Dew Chest.
Whispering Dew chest. So inside, I guess there is a Whispering Dew.
There's a Whispering Dew, and you know what's a Whispering Dew?
I don't know. I think it's a very new item for the Black Desert Mobile world.
It's a Whispering Dew.
What does that do? What does that do?
So Whispering Dew is a very new item in Black Desert Mobile, together of course with the fairy content. You know how you are able to talk with the fairy, you know, you do those daily stuff with the fairy. You can do those, but there are also daily limit, right?
Yeah.
And if you take the Whispering Dew, or if you consume the Whispering Dew, then you'll be able to actually reset your daily activities with them.
Okay.
So if you have completed talking with the fairy 3 times a day, when you use the Whispering Dew, you will be able to talk again with the fairy.
Okay.
So that's how it works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yep.
that's the very first time we, like I said, see this item. I don't know when it's gonna be here after this event, but you know, since we're seeing it, let's see how we like it, and you know, don't forget to complete all these missions for the fairy. And it says there, missions can be completed once per family. Don't miss out.
Yeah.
Let's move on to our next event.
Next one.
Yep.
Yep.
Fairies Adventure. So this one we already know. We used to do this adventure with the Black Spirit.
Yes.
But now, since the fairy's here, I guess we are going to do this adventure game with our fairy friend. And here, all you have to do is log in and get the fairy die every 30 minutes, up to 2 dice each day. And you have to defeat enemies for this. Also, for the number of times you complete laps, and up to 25 times, you'll be able to collect all these rewards shown in the image, like Awkward and Primal accessory chests.
Right. So
And yeah.
and also you get again, if you're really like good at farming, you just farm 24 hours a day and get those die pieces, then you will be able, of course, to get the Neruda. I think that's a Neruda Shen's secret chest, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that one's nice too.
That one is a very nice item too. But of course, like one piece is just meh. But like getting a lot of it during the event period will
exactly.
be really good. So yeah, I think this is our main event for the fairy.
And I saw and I'm seeing that our adventurers are just dying to get that jewel.
Well, I think
know
Benjamin is here. I'm not sure if Benjamin is here.
We can't always count on Benjamin, but then still, I think one of the rewards in the Neruda Sean's ancient chest is the jewel. Right? You can't always get it, but then I thought I saw it. I mean, we will have to check on it, but I
think you can get course. I'm not sure if you can get chaos course or chaos jewel.
Oh,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah.
We'll try. We'll try to, of course, check it, and again tell it also to our events coordinator if it's okay to give chaos course or chaos jewel. Yep, noted in that.
Okay. No awkward. Yes, jewel. Okay, noted. Let's move on to our next event. That's the Fairies offer, and that also always comes, right? It's a linked event where you make a die, like a whole die or dice, mush it together, like collect it together with your Bosstoms, Alialis fragments, and chaos crystals, fragments. And yeah, you can exchange them to better rewards or more rewards.
More rewards, yes.
Hopefully.
More
Fingers
rewards.
crossed. And that's the whole event. You guys know the drill. Moving on. Ferry Premium Login Event. So right there, so on your left, that's the premium login passes. You can get that if you're interested, but still, if you there is still a good login event for you guys to enjoy, which is on your right. It's a daily collect pickups.
Right.
So
yeah, it's free. Yeah, it's free.
yeah,
you can
so
always
collect that
and
and then let it help you through our Black Desert mobile adventure. Let's move on.
I think that's
Yeah,
it.
that's it for the events.
And
Whoa.
I think there's a lot. It's almost we're past 1 hour, but again, that is our update to
Yeah, update today. And we did spend lots of time for the fairies. So yeah, and we just got a news for you guys. That we are going to have GM's missions.
GM surprise missions.
GM surprise missions
starting tomorrow.
Our Benjamin actually wanted to let you know for you guys on the live chat. So you know, GM's surprise missions are always nice.
Who knows what are the rewards?
Right?
You know, there might be a reward that you were wishing for. So let's wait.
Yeah, and I know you guys love GM surprise missions. We like it too. So and it's a surprise.
And it's a surprise. More of like, what's the rewards? So hopefully we're gonna get surprised with the rewards tomorrow.
Okay. Well, we notified you that, so don't forget, and we will start with the Discord event or the quiz.
Okay,
Wait, sorry. So, Jewel. Hopefully.
we have an
we
image
have
here.
an image for the GM surprise missions.
Can the producer show it to us? Oh, there you go.
Wow. And we can definitely see something very exciting. So the not the jewel, but actually the cores to make the
we can
jewel.
see chaos scores here. We have a couple of chaos scores. We can see abyssal relic chests, lightstone fragments, helpful for our vials, holy vials of light. We have crafter's dust as well for those in need, and we also have magical essence for those of you who are currently enhancing your accessories or your armors. But again, there are chaos scores there that will help you out on, of course, crafting your chaos jewel. So it will start tomorrow. I would assume it's a 1 whole week GM surprise mission. So it's going to be tomorrow until the next week, Monday.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we've traveled so far for this Discord event. So yeah, vote for the correct answer via Discord. If the correct answer gets the higher number of votes, all adventurers will receive a reward. Okay, I think our adventurers already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
they know how to get into the Discord, right?
It's very easy. The question, of course, our questions will be very easy. So just go to our Discord, I think TNL channel, and we will give you the question out there. And it's going to be easy, I think, if they were listening, because we have to finish it.
Yeah.
Let's move on with
Our Discord.
TNL.
TNL.
Yeah.
Before we jump into that, do you guys have any more questions about today's update?
I think there's a lot. There's just a lot of info that they've just, I think,
Yeah, because if you guys
received today.
True.
Yeah, TNL channel. Producers, is it okay right now? I think they've opened the TNL quiz channel under community.
Yeah, there is. I didn't hear about the Buccaneer buff. So, but then if there is,
No, we don't have any class buff, but we have other improvements. We have pre-announcements
that we haven't shared on the stream, but then it is on the patch notes. So after the stream, check that out later. No server hot time this week. No, there is none.
Oh, we have gem surprise, but I don't think we have server hot time.
Wait, so okay.
Yeah.
No
Producers,
server hot time, and when Ninja will be added, I don't know. But not about Ninja, but then I think Sura and Kunoichi sort of goes with the Ninja, but not Ninja as itself. No, I haven't heard about it. Jeremy's surprised when. You know what? Jeremy is going to read the lines that I brought, so maybe that's surprising enough for you. No new outfits today. Yeah, stay gold. I know, we're always asking for new outfits.
Okay. I think they just open it.
Okay, well, I think...
Okay.
Yeah, I think we are ready with the questions. I am going to show you the questions and read them for you, and then we can get back to this chatting a little bit later. So let's see the quiz. True or false? Fairies have 5 traits. Cheerful, honest, bold, creative, and friendly. True or false?
True or false? I will give a chant on you.
Me?
Chant. True or false? Quick.
Cheerful. Cheerful. How do you express honest?
Honest. I guess just I don't know. It's.
They're all saying it's
hard.
false. So do you guys know what?
We're getting a lot of answers that says false.
That says false.
Well, let's wait a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have an answer, Laila?
I do have an answer.
Oh, so you know if it's true or false.
Angelo Franco, clumsy. Well, that's not the traits, but I am clumsy. I can be clumsy sometimes. I actually hurt my elbow just a minute, not just several minutes ago.
Yeah, I think we're getting enough answer. We have 4 votes for true and 38 votes for false.
Well, let's find out.
Let's find out. The answer. Maybe you can. Yeah.
Oh, we're waiting.
Let's find.
Yep. Answer.
Come on.
What's happening? False. Whoa. I guess we have to practice our spells or something, right? False. The fairies have 6 traits in total. Cheerful, honest, relaxed, bold, creative, and friendly. So we left out relaxed. And they knew.
Yes, relaxed. So they were listening to us. So yes, everyone will get a simple appreciation for paying attention. Okay, let's move on, I guess, to our next question. What's our next question? How much twinkle do you need to blossom your fairy? 1, 1,000. 2, 2,000. 3, 3,000. So again, we've been talking about this. Just a review, guys. So as you talk or make a wish, you gain what? You gain curiosity, right? I don't know. So you ask them to meditate, you ask them to sing and dance, you get curiosity. And then you use that curiosity to, of course, increase the traits. But this time, when you talk or wish or do anything with them,
I'm seeing lots of different numbers here. 1,
I think
2, 3.
They're getting the correct answer, I think. Well, let's see. Let's see. We have.
Well, we are getting lots of votes for the true.
Yeah. I think. Yeah.
I don't think we don't even have to compare. So let's see if that's the correct answer.
Okay.
Answer 1. So you need to spend 1,000 twinkle to attend Blossom.
And then there's note there. Thea's blessings get stronger with every fail, and blossoming has 100% chance to succeed when the blessing is full.
Whoa.
So just a note. Okay. And I think we have... Yeah, I think we have them... We got the correct answer, right?
We got the correct answer.
We got the correct answer. Yay!
Well, as always, with the next image, find out by logging into the game after the maintenance, which is 3 hours. And I think now...
Oh, just 2 hours left.
2 hours left.
Yeah, 2 hours left. Or let's say 1 hour and 49 minutes.
Very accurate.
1 hour and 49 minutes.
Too accurate.
Again, I'm not sure if we've done our best to explain to you just a basic summary of the update for today. If you have questions, just please visit our patch notes and you'll find out the answers there, hopefully.
Well, Dragonborn, too long, man. You know, this is actually shorter.
It's shorter.
Yeah, it's shorter, so I don't know what to tell you. Fairy blessings doesn't work on gears.
No, it doesn't work on gears.
It doesn't work on gears. It just works for the fairies. Is there a balance update this week?
Class balance update?
Yeah.
No, we don't.
There isn't.
Class. I think there are some class fix. Class fix. They have fixed specific skill or this skill, but class balance where they change the numbers or how the skill works. No, we don't have that today.
We don't.
Nope.
Sorry.
No new outfits too?
Yeah, like I said before, there aren't no outfits.
Okay.
If there are, we would have shared.
No outfits. Yeah,
let's see.
I think that's all we...
Please, outfit when? I don't know. I don't know. But I am hoping for one.
Someone asked, changes to dimensional fragments. I think we've done that pre-announcement before. So again, that information is going to be on our patch notes. We just did not mention it because I knew it. We're gonna run out of time. That's why we opted to remove it from our stream today.
Well,
yeah,
you know, ask
Jeremy
to sing again. I'm not gonna ask Jeremy to sing. No, we are not gonna end it yet because I have a line for Jeremy to read. Because Jeremy is going to be a fairy this week, and you are not going to escape from this. Jeremy's ready, guys. And I have your line here. There are 5 baby fairy lines.
Just one?
No, there are 5. And let's see how well Jeremy prepared.
Wow.
You have to be babyish and fairy-ish, right? Wait.
Producer, why are you focusing on my face? No. Okay.
Wait. So
I promise.
I'm gonna give you a cue, and then you will go. Okay. Baby fairy Jeremy. Go.
Wow. It's so different from fairyland.
No.
It's a baby. I turn my head. Surprise! I walk that way. Surprise!
You know, remember guys, last...
Yeah, I did it! I'm doing my best!
You're not doing your best.
I'm doing my best!
You guys know his best. You guys know his best. He did so well. You just slayed being an otter. So you know how well he can do voiceover.
It's sad, shoot. It's sad. Okay.
Yeah. And our fairy isn't sad.
Sorry. I almost. Okay. Gosh. Speaking of everything, can I explore alone sometimes? Pretty please.
Does this fairy smoke or something?
I don't know. I'm not a good fairy over.
Benjamin says here, I'm definitely not adventuring with that fairy.
Okay. I think that's it. Yes.
That's not it. Come on, our adventure's been waiting. Aren't you guys so disappointed how this is ending up?
I'll be back in a jiffy. Just a whoosh and a floosh.
Oh, I like that one better.
Okay. If it's okay, I'm
we
gonna
do
stop.
have so many lines. Go. One says mafia, but disappointing.
Who are you? I curse your RNG.
Again.
I'm kidding.
Again.
Really?
That's just true.
Really? Queen Thea Queen Thea did say that fairies are born with a warm energy. Nicey. Nice.
I don't.
Please. Okay. Okay. See, they will not.
I don't want fairy like you, man.
Okay. That's it.
You have to be cute. I know there are more because
Only one left.
it.
Only one left. Yeah.
Okay. You better do it well, because we've spared you 1 week. You have to do it cute. Our adventure says it's not a cute fairy, and you know how cute this fairy can be.
I knew it. I am the cutest and responsiblest fairy there ever was.
I don't care how well or bad you did it. I just had a really good time. I enjoyed it.
Okay, guys.
You just got rid of your wigs too.
We are running out of time.
Okay. Great job. Thor loves you. You're just too nice. You can actually be mean too, you know.
I'll get back
But yeah,
to you.
it was, I agree, was a very special and precious moment there. Our adventures adore you. No worries.
Okay, guys.
Oppa Ferry.
Thank you. We're running out of time. Thank you, producers, for giving us this extra time, airtime. 17 minutes past this hour of 6. Again, thank you to our GMs, our CMs, our moderators, and of course, very loving.
No,
Thank you to you. Yes, you. Thank you to everyone who has been here watching us for the past hour. And again, thank you to Laila, and thank you to myself.
Yeah, giving you.
We'll see you again
back.
next time, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
Should you have more questions about the updates, you know, like we said, visit our patch notes, and there will be more specific details for you to read through. Jeremy for life, Ferry. Yeah. I loved it. I enjoyed time with you being on the stream. And we'll see you next week at the same time, on the same day, at the same place, right here in Black Desert Mobile TNL. Tuesday News Live. Bye. Have a good one, guys.